Okay. I've been drinking Miller Lite today. Why? I don't know, but you can tell it's still light outside. Let me show you. It's light outside. You see? I'm inebriated. At what time is it? It's 4:42 in the afternoon and I'm drunk. And my roommate's making an art project. Let me see it real quick so I can show people. It actually,
No.
It's good.
No,
Let me show people.
You don't want...
When she's not home one day, I'm going to take her art project and I'm going to show everybody on YouTube what it looks like.
Nobody gives a shit.
Everybody cares. If you're watching this, you probably care. Everybody's probably like full of suspense right now. What does her art project look like? And let me see it.
No.
Let me see it.
No.
Please.
Fuck off! Because you don't want people taking
You don't want people taking your ideas. Why? But I can patent it. I can patent it online right now.
No, you ain't gonna patent it. You're just
I can patent it with the YouTube patent.
You're not gonna do shit.
And copyright it with YouTube. Maybe Google will help us out with a lawsuit. And your art project is my idea. I said, look, I think that this is what you should make with your fucking shit for your art class. And you made it. So technically I should have the right to show it on YouTube.
It was a joke.
It's not a joke.
It was a joke.
I think I could technically sue you for this. I think I can sue you for not letting me present my original idea. So, I'm a bit intoxicated. And I'm praying to God this is going to come off my face, and it probably won't later. But I'm giving this some thought, and I think I'm going to go for the mustache. Kind of looks like Hitler, though. I don't want to look like Hitler. Does that look like Hitler, actually? No? Are you sure? Let me draw it down like this. You know a man with facial hair like this? Hopefully it's only a man that you know with facial hair like this. You need to tell him to cut it off, because this is a joke. If my drunk ass is going to draw this on my face, they need to be sober enough to realize that that's not cool. Cheers. I know that a lot of people don't like commercials, and commercials suck. You know, I see these herpes commercials online, or on TV. I'm drunk, keep in mind. But on TV, I see these commercials about herpes and gonorrhea. Well, I don't think gonorrhea. Maybe it's just herpes. And, and I looked on the back of my Lysol can, and it says it kills herpes simplex 1. So maybe what you need to do after you have sex is just spray Lysol. Lysol for you dirty girls and boys. Just spray some Lysol. It might work. So these people are like, I have herpes, and they're all down and out and shit. And then, when they take this medication, I don't even know what it is, they're like kayaking and fucking hiking and boating and biking. That rhymed. But why are they doing that? Why are these people doing that after they get on medication? Does herpes prevent you from being athletically inclined, especially in outdoor activities? And what if you had to put that on your resume, that you were in a herpes commercial? So, your resume. What if you had to put that on your resume? I was in a herpes simplex 3 virus commercial. Let's talk about what happened the other night, okay? I'm fucking on my way home from the bars. I go to 7-Eleven, alright? Let me let you know that after you fucking listen to this, if you try to leave me a negative comment, it rolls off my back like as if I was a duck to water. So go fuck yourself, all the haters, because really, you're not hurting my feelings, because it's on the internet. Going to 7-Eleven. This fucking skinny ass looking meth head motherfucker comes up to me, okay? It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. So people like that are only out at their shit-faced or fucking drug addicts most of the time. I guess there's plenty of reason to be out at that time. But at 7-Eleven, it's mostly drunk people and crackheads, okay? And says to me, if you were 40 pounds lighter and 4 inches taller, you'd be a supermodel. The fuck does that mean? This to me is not a compliment. I don't know what fucked up world people live in these days, but if you have to be something other than what you are in order to attain something, that's not a compliment. So if you say to a fat chick, You'd be really pretty if you were skinny. That's not a fucking compliment. If you say to somebody with a bad haircut, if you got your haircut fixed, you'd be hot. That's not a fucking compliment. You can't apply a negative with a positive and make it be a positive. It doesn't matter because it neutrals itself out. Does that make sense to people? Makes sense to me. Does that make sense to you? In order to apply a positive to a situation, you can only be positive. So, if you're complimenting a girl at the bar and you say to her, I sleep with you, but your ass is too big. That's not a compliment. Drunk dialing and messaging. And now in this day and age, with the technology that we have, is drunk MySpacing. Don't tell me you're not guilty of it. If you have a social life, you're guilty of drunk texting, dialing, and MySpacing. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about how dangerous this is. Let's talk about how, like, technology has advanced the fact that you're a fucking loser. Unless you're calling a friend and you're like, yeah, I'm fucking drunk. How the fuck have you been? Yeah. But most people aren't like that. Most people drunk dial and they're like in a state of like, I've wronged you. I wish I were with you. I miss you. ... You can no longer, if you're an impulsive person, be like secretive or have like a shield around you. I am now going to start putting passwords on my text messaging phones, on my phone. I'm going to give my friend a new password for my MySpace. I'm also going to be turning off my cell phone and putting it in the pocket of somebody that I trust, who won't steal it. So in that way, while I'm drunk, I can not contact anybody unless they're around me. If you are impulsive and you drunk dial, drunk message, you need to give your phone or your computer to a friend that cares about you that won't give it back.
So you're trying to tell me to take your phone away?
Take my fucking phone away. Looking good. Looking good. Everybody goes to the bar and they're like, oh, do I look good? Do I look good? You get ready. Everybody, you get ready every fucking day. This is why I don't understand people, most people. Okay, I'm cussing way too much on this, okay? I'm gonna tame it down right now. I gotta memorize that. Tame it down. You're so worried about how you look that you don't look at anybody else. So this is the funny part about it. You're like, does my hair look good? Does my makeup look good? Does this person think I look good? And in their mind, they're thinking to themselves, like, do I look good? Does the person who's looking over here right now at me, who's really thinking, do I look good? Do they think I look good? You see this? So really, you go out and nobody realizes whether or not you look good. Nobody knows because they're so worried about whether or not they look good. So when you go out, you could look like total shit in your mind. And nobody's gonna notice because they're so fucking worried about themselves. You are who you want to be. And it doesn't matter what you're wearing, what you got, and what anybody else thinks about you. You are who you want to be. Consumption of alcoholic beverages impairs your ability to drive a car or operate machinery.